Well, here we are. Thought I'd try this out because it was only 30 bucks. And I'm a firm believer in the idea, it can't be that bad. Plus, it's my birthday. Let's have some fun with this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Dustborn. As you know, there's a lot of controversy about this game as to whether or not it's any good, and I'm going to find out for myself. I've never played it before. I just downloaded it. It's all loaded up. I'm expecting it to be interesting. Let's see how it goes. Oop. We'll do a new game. Alright, hunted by the Puritans, our crew makes a daring escape from Pacifica.
Shit! God damn this shitting shit!
Are you okay, Sai?
Am I okay? You're the one who got us into this, you fuck!
Theo's just trying to help, no need to yell at.
Not dragging us into this would have been helpful. No, I'm not okay. I'm the opposite of okay. We are fucked!
We're a bit worse for wear, but we are alive.
For how long? Look at us. Blood,
Please,
pain,
guys,
broken
stop
bits.
To be fair,
Oh, she sounds exactly
We have a solid plan,
like she wants him to
said.
stop.
In and out before
Guys,
anyone realizes we're there,
stop
you
it.
said. Now, we're on the run.
Shut the hell up!
Say hello to the power of words, kid.
Stop bickering, please. I know we're all pretty shaken up, emotionally and physically, but we got out. We're alive. We have the cargo. Tomorrow we'll be out of the country, and on our way to Nova Scotia we'll be fine. Better than fine, we'll be free. But if we keep fighting, we won't make it through the Republic. We need to stick together. We need to be a crew. Anyway, that's all. You can talk again.
Well, that was
I hate it
uncomfortable.
when you do that.
what's going on?
Pax used her vocals to block us.
I can feel my adrenaline spiking.
Fascinating. I didn't
Sai.
notice a thing.
Your hands, they're...
I know. That's what happens when I get agitated. Pax.
I'm sorry. But you really need to chill. Because if anyone
Thanks.
sees...
I know. Shut up.
Wow, I just have to say that the main character's voice work compared to everybody else's
What
is
is
kind of
this music?
I believe
lacking.
kids call it K-pop music. It stands for Korean popular music.
It's K-pop. Just K-pop.
Right. K-pops.
Pop. Fuck's sake.
It's, nice. But maybe turn it down a notch, Sai.
Fine. How's your arm, Pax?
Stings, but I'll survive.
What if I...
Okay.
It's nothing, Pax. Barely a scratch. I've seen a lot worse.
Thanks, Gnome.
A boss man, sort of. Man of few words. X is BXing. Oh. Okay. Not gonna lie, BFF at the moment. Alright, let's see if we can find a better spot for the camera. It's gaslighting, but it feels better. Thanks, no.
Anything on the Nexus, Gnome?
Nothing about a daring heist committed by an unusually well-dressed crew of devilishly attractive thieves.
Thanks for saving my ass back.
Alright, moving camera again. Over here.
There.
I like your ass. I wasn't going to let anyone mess with it. Speaking of a bloody mess, does the arm still hurt?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We need to have it looked at soon, before it gets infected.
Listen to the boss man, Pax. He knows. Oh, the Stones are playing Shoreline tomorrow. Man, we chose the wrong day to be on the run.
You're being very quiet, Theo.
I'm counting trucks. 92... or was that 82?
What's he on about?
Why count trucks?
It's a meditation technique.
Does it work?
Not today. I'm just gonna start over.
Theo! No vocal powers. He basic, not a normal.
Feeling better?
A bit. I'm pretending we're on a weekend road trip and not, you know, on the run.
We should stay alert. The Puritans know who we are now, and they'll come for us.
I know. This road trip won't end with us back in San Francisco, enjoying a cold one on Gnome's couch. Now we have to leave Pacifica. And it's not like the Republic's any better. From psychos with space guns to literal Nazis. This will all end in blood and tears. At least I got this sweet, sweet music to keep my mind off things.
Artist, gig economy, proletarian, best friend. Hey James, welcome to the stream. Can alter her body with her vocals. You haven't missed much, just a bunch of would-be revolutionaries in a car.
Have to keep listening to this music side.
Yes.
You're lucky I love you, because otherwise I'd have to kick you out of this vehicle.
I'd love to see you try, bitch.
Con artist and grudging lead. Desperately seeking liberty.
YouTube uses my real name.
You actually can change that if you go into your, I think it's your account settings. Let's see, vocals provide strong emotion, or provoke strong emotions.
Look, guys, even though we're on the run and dealing with a lot right now, I'm glad I'm here with y'all.
What's going on? Are you dying?
Yeah, you're acting very weird, Pax.
Just feeling grateful.
That's nice.
Shut up,
Shut
Theo.
up, Theo.
This is an interactable. Hold to interact. Alright, take a sip of your coffee.
Is that still drinkable?
Absolutely not.
Hey, leave my music alone. Oh, shit, I love this song.
Oh dear lord, a certificate of entitlement?
Come on, guys. It's a road trip. You have to sing along.
Now this is music, kid.
If they're after us.
They've got their lights on. They're after us! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Sai,
Oh shit!
calm down.
Take a deep breath, Sai. Let's pull over. We can handle the police.
Let's see how this works.
Yep, that worked.
Put the cargo in a safe place.
That definitely worked.
How? Exactly. You know what cops do to people like us.
Sai, Please, listen to me.
Says the woman who never listens to anyone.
Okay.
We're so dead. I'm not going to prison. I wasn't made for...
Stop the car. We'll handle the cops.
Roll down your window.
Huh? What?
The window
window.
side.
Wait. Hi. Hello. Hi, officer. What's going on?
I'll need you people to step out of the vehicle.
Stop it!
Oh, what the hell, Pax?
What now?
Drive. Drive! Step on its side!
Is he still just standing there?
Yep.
How long will that last?
Not long. But he also won't remember it.
Any of it?
Regular brains just fill in the gaps. He might forget everything, he might remember most of it. We don't know.
Oh, fuck!
The Pacific Authority will know something's happened.
You know what cops do to people like us? We're dead!
We need to stay calm. Getting caught speeding won't do us much good. I don't think he was looking for us. It's just a random stop.
You still got the cargo, right?
It didn't go flying out of my bra, if that's what you're worried about.
All of this for that fucking thing! It better be worth it, Pax. You know what? I'm letting this thing drive itself from now on. In fact, I'm never driving again. I'm done. Done!
Auto drive engaged.
Less than 20 minutes out of Sacramento. We'll make it.
This day is just the worst. And do not tell me we're lucky to be alive. I've had it up to here with being alive.
You and me both, but here we are. All we can do is keep moving and hope all of this will be worth it in the end. Why is my voiceover better than hers? Hunted by the Puritans, our crew makes a daring escape from Pacifica. Alright, so we use the life stay. Yeah, here we are. X to move on. Alright. I like the cel-shaded look. I always did. I think cel shading is just beautiful when done right, and this game does do it right. I know this bed, kid, and it's amazing. We spent a fair bit of time in this bed. From time to time, we've even slept in it.
Ah, she's finally out of the toilet.
Well, thank you for that.
Not loving the music, Gnome.
Tough cookies. This is my place.
This is not our instrument, kid.
This guy just standing out there waiting?
Theo, he better be. I don't want him touching anything.
Man, I can't get over this fucking apartment, Gnome. We should
Take a
hang
bite
here
of
more
pineapple.
often.
Only Gnome can afford real
Gets
pineapples.
old. I prefer hanging somewhere less ostentatious.
I'll take
And the
ostentatious
stuff in our
to
apartment.
sharing a studio apartment with a woman who never cleans up after herself. Hacks.
How you cope with it?
It's always
with
good to
her,
have hot water on hand.
You'll never know.
I grew up with an older brother. You just get these
Smart
sensitized.
fridge.
As an only child of wealthy and emotionally distant parents, I never had to
Pinnacles are delicious, especially on pizzas. P.
that was. Immediate, life-changing trauma.
You are lucky
What is
you are my
taking her
friend.
so long?
That was a horrible take. How dare you come into this? This was supposed to be a safe
We should
space.
finish up our
How
little
dare
discussion.
you come into this with that take? In the middle of something important, kid.
So, what do you guys think?
I don't know, man. This whole thing feels incredibly risky.
Riskier than being a deviant in Pacifica.
Why are
XD.
you, of all people, so hot to trot? Huh? You're rich, Gnome. I mean, look at that fucking view. You don't need the money.
You'd be surprised. If anyone discovers what I am, all of this goes away. In an instant. Besides, you're my only friends here. What would I do without you?
Well, I have good reasons for taking the job. I'm dirt poor and work for table scraps from tech bros. Not to mention that of the three of us, I'm the most likely to be outed. You know what happens when I get stressed.
Did you finish your discussion?
Not yet, Theo! Jeez, man, hold your fucking horses.
What about you, Pax? I mean, do the risks outweigh the benefits?
What's
There's
my
nothing here for
future
us,
in
kid.
Pacifica? Even if I could get a real job, instead of hustling for shitty gigs that pay table scraps, and even if I didn't have to worry about the wrong words spoken in the wrong place at the wrong time, there's still nothing here for me. No papers, no prospects, no family. It's not living, it's just existing. Yeah,
Alright, I'm going to pause here for a minute. And the reason why is because I want to comment about something. The other three characters that we've seen so far, their voice actors have been fantastic. I have no complaints. I may not like the characters, I may not like how the characters are designed, but their voice actors are amazing. Pax, on the other hand, sounds like she's incredibly bored, and I get it. Her power is all based on emotion. She triggers people. She can use special words and different inflection to change how people react and affect people using her words. I get that. But Raven from the Teen Titans had to watch her emotions too, and even she had more emotive capability in her voice than this person is bringing to the table. And when you compare it to everybody else, it feels wrong.
worth the risk. We won't get another chance like this.
When you put it like that, I'd also like a big payday, a ticket out of Pacifica, and to not have to worry about being thrown in jail. Or worse.
You hear
You
that?
think we can trust him?
Theo,
All those words.
He's odd, but good odd.
There's
Like
no
a
inflection.
dorky dad. I think he's legit.
All those words that are showing up in capitals, like when I don't even remember their names anymore because I don't care. The one girl with the cap, when she was talking, you had I'd also like a big payday, a ticket out of Pacifica, and not to have to worry about being thrown in jail. Or worse, she delivers her lines, and each one of these words that are in all caps are delivered with the inflection you'd expect. The blonde-haired X, it's the same thing. But when we get to the main character, he's odd, but good odd. Where's the inflection? That's all caps.
What's he getting out of this? Dude has a job with the Puritans. I'm sure it comes with benefits.
Whatever his motivations, Theo's the real deal. And so's this job, Si.
It's flat.
Okay, so it's settled?
Yo, Theo! We're ready.
So,
We're in. All of us. Where do we start?
okay, good. That's good. I'm glad. We start by renting a car next weekend. Something small and inconspicuous. Paid in cash.
Even Theo has some inflection there. The prologue comic is now available. Access it from the title menu. Dustborn number 1. Opening act. Our road trip into the Republic kicks off with an unexpected route change and the crew's first gig. The Toy Subterranean Farm Collective.
You sure this is the right dome?
This is it. Lato.
Oh,
Thank God.
Wait, is that...
When you said tour bus, Theo, I was picturing something more low-key.
You're looking at a refurbished 1986 Cougar Cruiser. Isn't she beautiful?
I love it.
You, raise Jack. You, Jack up.
What's going on?
Oh, there's lady legs poking out from under the bus.
Take a deep breath. I'm
Should
gonna
be
try and
possible to just
you
pull her out, right?
Stop. My arm's caught. You'll break it. I can't breathe. You need to do something.
She's
Uh-oh.
freaking out. What do we do?
Yeah, we need
No,
Gnome to help
keep it
keep her
calm.
calm.
Working on it. Hey, Luna. How you doing?
I can barely breathe.
You can breathe.
Sai,
Anyone can lift this
Hold
bus
the bus
inside.
up.
She hates using her vocals, but this is life or
Sigh.
death.
I need you to... We need to raise this bus higher.
Fuck. Yeah. Okay. I'll do it.
You'll be fine. We'll get you out.
I still
Shit,
need
that's
help getting
heavy.
out. Careful.
Okay, can't do
So
anything
stuck.
there.
Can't you get it any higher?
Lady, I'm barely able to keep it level. We need that jack, Pax.
Try rebooting the UU hub. That piece of crap voice-activated box always bugs out. Hello? You guys
It's
there?
your lucky day, Rust Bucket. Did you break the antenna? You break this again, you have to answer to me.
Listen to that. I'm gonna stop harping on her voice because I don't see the point to it anymore. I've said my piece. You know. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing something with the sticks. Okay.
I still need help getting out. Hello? You guys still there?
Alright. We got 4 greens. Now what are we doing?
I'd like to come out now, please.
Oh, this isn't working.
Theo,
If anyone can
I
use
think
the
this station runs
this
the
machine, it's our
autonomous systems.
software engineer.
Looks like the network was down, and the terminal couldn't reconnect. Rebooting the connection now. We'll see if that helps. Got it. Luna, system's rebooted. Voice command should work again.
You, lift bus.
Finally. Oh, fuck me. That destroyed my back.
Hey, maybe pull me out before the...
I think her name's Luna. I don't know. I'm terrible with names. Like the ink.
That's the last time I'm ever trusting the UU voice assistant with anything. Good thing you guys showed up when you did. Welcome to the castle. How was the trip?
Maybe you should handle this one, Theo.
You did what?
Lady, we didn't do anything.
Pax used vocals on the officer.
Vocals. On a Pacifica. What were you thinking?
If she hadn't, we'd be dead. And the cop probably won't remember anything. but-
Probably. They'll realize something happened. If they weren't looking for you before, they are now.
The car's off the grid. It can't be tracked.
Can't risk it. You need to leave Pacifica today if you plan to make it into the Republic.
That wasn't the deal, Luna.
Neither was putting a
You're
spell on
kicking
the
us
bomb.
out. Seriously?
That's... You think I
That's
wanted
the most
this?
emotion
I'm
she's
grateful
shown
for
so
how
far.
I'm doing everything I can to make sure your mission is successful, but... It's too risky. We need to get you across the border today. Nova Scotia will understand. Theo, there's a Weave terminal downstairs. You can make contact with Nova Scotia there.
What about the bus? Will it be ready?
I don't think there's any damage.
Character growth.
And we need to load it with supplies for the library.
More like voice actress
As
growth.
for you, Yellow Hat, we need to get you patched up. You won't
Lady,
make it across the
go
border
ahead.
wearing that
Name is
shirt.
Pax.
And the... Sorry, no offense. I'm bad with names. Pax. I'm Luna, by the way. Not Lady.
I
Finish your
too am
drinks,
bad
folks.
with names.
I'll get the elevator.
Is this going to be a problem, Theo?
I don't think so. I just have to check in
Don't
with
you have any authority here, Theo?
This is Luna's domain. I know better than to challenge her on this. She's got her best
Swing
interests
that
at
camera around here. Pax's choice of words has nudged Theo towards OK Boss, one of the 3 possible codas. Codas affect the personal relationships you have with your crew, and unlock new dialogues, branching narratives, and unique character endings. Use the left or right button to access the coda screen. Software engineer, soulful guitarist, boss man, not really. Well-groomed, man of mystery, or a giant dork, as yet undecided. Theo's role as manager and administrator of the crew is one he takes seriously, and we've given him no reason to question that role. This does put him at a slight distance from the rest of us, however. It's a professional relationship, not a personal one. So you have OK Boss, you have OK Buddy, or OK Dad. Huh.
The elevator's waiting.
We don't have a choice. As soon as we've taken care of things here, we're getting on that bus and heading east.
We have probably worked 1 day since last accident. Gonna have to reset that board, aren't ya? Thanks, Karen. Wow. I've never seen an elevator with big letters with elevator written on top of it. Huh. Yeah, I guess I'll join you.
Couldn't your people have used different words to diffuse the situation with the cop?
I'm not sure if...
My vocals increase the density of my body. I don't think that would have helped things.
I use my Vox to a gaslight. But the results can be unpredictable. Regular people tend to
Yeah,
think
we
that
honestly
they
sound
make
like
people do
the
anything
worst
we say.
super team of
That's
all time.
bullshit. We can't.
My vocals are all about short cons, making people feel bad. Given what we had to
Yeah,
work with, I did the
it
best
does
I
look
could.
like
I didn't
does look
mean
like
it.
Sai over there has a yellow
What
Deadpool belt
happened.
buckle.
Now we have to get you guys out of here before the cops come looking.
You all right?
Oh shoot, not
Sure.
now. I really don't need this now.
Just
Not if we don't get to a toilet right away. Really? Really? Hey, it's the first issue. This is a great time for a poop joke.
Pax.
give me a minute. I need the toilet.
Down the corridor to your right, through the kitchen.
I'll go with you. I really have to pee.
The weave terminal's in here, Theo.
And I'll just stand right here.
You do that.
You.
Nothing. Just need the can.
Very much the same. I haven't peed since San Francisco.
Whoa!
Oh, don't worry. You look like you're suffering more than me. I'll wait.
So what are you
Hey,
saying
what do you think of that
exactly?
Luna lady?
I'm saying UU has
Trust.
Hey.
Hello.
All
I'm
gender
saying
restroom.
UU has a terrible track record, and they exploit
God.
gig workers, and you should be investing in Obital instead.
Okay, so it wasn't a poop joke. It's a puke joke.
They have a shot, and I'd love to talk to you about an exciting opportunity.
I'm not buying into Obital. Forget
What was that? Kid, we need to sleep soon.
You gonna flush?
You okay in there?
I'm fine.
No
I'll
one
be
needs
right
to
out.
see that. Alright, let's wash up. Feels good to be marginally less grimy, kid. Don't want to use the soap? It's right there. Soap is good. Let's go.
Oh, my bladder is about to explode.
Did not
You
need to
said
hear
I
that.
could
Thank
go
you.
First.
What can I say? I'm a magnanimous bitch.
All yours. You need a change at
That's
some
way
point.
too much unicorn, kid.
Not until I've taken care of this shoulder.
Did you say something?
No, just mumbling.
Let's get a better look. Mother Justice, like being the mother of justice, is something to brag about. The Maryland Really? Best-selling unauthorized biography about Marilyn Monroe, Lady Justice and America's First Lady, that's about to become a major motion picture from Republic Pictures. Huh. Justice for All, Issue 1. Is this valuable? Sounds valuable, and I know who'd kill to get their hands on this. Are you nuts? Well, kid, are we? Paprika-flavored peanuts? This game has some weird taste. Take what you need, leave what you can. Alright, what do we got on the refrigerator? Do not leave food to rot in the fridge. It's dangerous and disgusting. Please label all foods and remove before expiration. Strong man's jerky. Strong man's? Well, I know a strong woman who'd appreciate this.
That's got teeth marks, kid. Talking to the pizza.
Open the box.
We never say no to cold pizza, kid.
What's that?
Not talking.
Need some sustenance after, you know, I take your pizza. Alright. Moving on. Not impressed with how she runs, but
You
okay.
look pale. I recommend medical attention stat.
I'm
We're
fine.
fine. We don't need to get into
Probably
it right now.
something I ate.
I was talking about the gaping hole in your arm, but okay, sure, yeah. Happy to hear your bowels are good. Maybe get yourself patched up now.
Already on my way to get it fixed.
They don't have to remind us
Loneliness.
we're getting the arm patched up.
You have a lot on your shoulders. Literally. And after what we went through last night...
Don't worry, I can handle it. I'm not your responsibility anymore.
I'm just trying to be here for you. I can do that, you know? Even
That
from
was
my shared
unfair.
bed.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. I'm happy you're here, Gnome. It means a lot to me. I didn't mean
It's
to.
okay. Thank you. Go get your arm patched up. You don't want to end up with a cheap plastic substitute like this idiot.
I guess I'll follow the big yellow letters that say library!
Not long. Lottie's very diligent, but we've had some connection issues.
Nova Scotia hasn't replied yet either.
You sent a message through the Greenland number? Might want to try the computer.
Why would the weave be quicker than satellite?
It's a classic. Who cares if it's bleak?
Said there were connection issues.
Both channels have been spotty. Can't hurt to cover
What
all
do we
bases.
have over here?
Okay.
What's this? Anything useful? Librarian's Manifesto. Apparently this is the book that inspired the movement. Huh.
Let's get you patched up.
I guess we should get off our feet
Let's
for a
check
minute.
the damage packs. Hold still. This might hurt.
Zoom to enable interaction. Interact while zoomed in to add a topic to the conversation.
Where'd you get a dock?
Same place that's helping you across the Republic. Nova Scotia pulled some strings or paid some bribes. I don't know what we'd do without it. We get a lot of people coming across from the Republic, and some are in a bad state. I've seen kids as young as 4 or 5. Tragic stuff. The dock's a literal lifesaver. There's mostly tissue damage with some vascular trauma. Bone looks intact.
Translation, you're cut and bleeding.
Doc will get you patched up in no time.
Are you a supporter?
Sorry?
The poster?
Medina Castillo. We are supporters, I guess you could say that. Our organization favors political change in the Republic. We don't believe in armed revolution.
Do you really believe she can win against the old dictator?
President Ward's stepping down, but against his son? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, Doc will get you patched up in no time.
Will my arm recover?
Should be good as new. This machine's top of the line. Puritan tech. Soon as we're done here, we need to load the bus with supplies for the libraries.
Is that one of the books we're bringing?
Not that exact one, but plenty like it. We put them in neutral jackets. Helps pass cursory inspections. Orwell's 1984. A bit on the nose, I know. But game knows game. There aren't that many boxes. It shouldn't take too long. You guys look strong.
What are these supplies?
Books, magazines, political pamphlets, care packages for the libraries. Materials forbidden inside the American Republic. The librarians will be happy to see you. It's lonely, being a safe harbor in a fascist storm. Sorry about making presumptions earlier. We don't see a lot of divergence these days, and that leaves a lot of room for conspiracies to grow.
We
Not
prefer
divergence.
anomals.
That's
I apologize. Anomals. I think the last one that passed through was 2-3 years ago. He was like you, could make people bend to his will with just words. What do you call it? Mesmerism?
Mesmerism is what most people think of when they hear deviant. In actuality, that's very rare. Most anomals have more narrow skill sets.
I know next to nothing about anomals, but I'd like to learn more. This might sting again.
Ow!
Wound's been cleaned and sealed. We just need to give Doc enough time to close it up properly and make it look...
What's happening, Luna?
Could be a false alarm, could be trouble. You folks stay here. Don't go anywhere. Pax, let Doc finish up. And please, get yourself a shirt from the break room table. You can't cross the border looking like a serial killer.
sure I can.
Are those...
Pacific Ops.
if it's just the cops?
No. Look, a Purity security detail.
They're just talking.
In asking questions. If they suspected anything, they'd have this place surrounded. This does not look like a raid. If they even suspected we were here,
They
they
probably
would
know
have brought
about
an
the rental.
army.
Where's the car?
Dismantled and destroyed, all part of the plan.
What do we do?
You can't
We
leave.
stay calm and we stay put.
At least
knew
not
this
until
might
the
happen.
authorities have left.
If they decide to search the place, we'll be safe in the library. La Torre's designed to hide fugitives. Maybe let the crew know what's happening? Soon as the cops leave, we should be on our way.
The others? Question mark? You know what? This whole game is about being a rebel. I'm gonna rebel. What's over this way? Stuff I can't mess with. Got it. Alright, well, let's keep looking around. What about 8B? More stuff I can't mess with. 8C. A robot! And stuff I can't mess with.
Don't die.
Oh, if I die, it's no big deal. Here we are at 8D, and hey, this is where we were. Alright, well, I guess we've done our rebelling for the day. So I'm not about to go up the elevator. If this is anything like any other game, I won't be able to anyway, so... Alright, so I've dropped about 40 minutes into this, and it's not as bad as I'd heard. It's very political, and I guess that's okay. The politics aren't my cup of tea, but the story is pretty interesting so far. I wish PAX had a better voice actress. If this is supposed to be the person that we're supposed to interact with, like, all the time, and we're going to hear her voice the most, she should be able to emote. Going back to it, I love the look. I love the cell shading. Not a big fan of the characters. Not a real big fan of the setting. I think a little more research would have been nice, other than just taking the politics of the day and saying this is what it's going to look like, drawn out to its natural conclusion, which I think is the direction they're trying to go. But I'm willing to give it a shot. I mean, shoot, I paid $30 for it, and $30 for a video game isn't bad, especially a new release. It's not as bad as I'd feared, but definitely not as good as they hoped.
What's happening?
Unwelcome visitors. Where's Sai? She's still in there?
I don't know what she's up to.
You know, if she's been in there that long, I don't think I want to know what she's up to, but here we go. Door's locked.
Sai, everything okay?
Okay, the fucking alarm just went off.
Yes.
No,
We do next will affect relationships,
things are
but
not
there's
okay.
no wrong choice.
Just let me stay in here.
Yeah, that's not an option.
I have jerky.
Hey, you hungry?
Am I hungry? You're asking me if I'm hungry?
I have jerky. Strong ones.
I'm having a mental health crisis here and you're trying to feed me jerky!
Okay, I see how this might look bad, so I'll just hold on to this jerky for later.
You're the worst. I'm not talking to you.
We should have seen that one coming.
I guess it's time to bring out the big guns.
I guess.
The big
Sai?
guns.
What? What do you want from me, huh? I told you, I'm not going anywhere.
Pull yourself together.
Ow! Seriously?
You're stronger than this. I expect more from you.
You're being a real dick, Pax. Do you think this is the way to change my mind?
Whatever. I need a new shirt. Why can't I grab a new shirt? Do I have to come in here and talk with Deadpool?
I'm sorry for being rough on you, but
Pushed me.
felt like you needed it.
Needed? That's fucked up, Pax. I mean, yeah, I was spiraling. I probably needed to get out of my head, but you didn't need to assault me. Whatever. Now I'm too mad at you to have a panic attack, so thanks, I guess.
Are we good? Are you good?
I don't know, man. It's been a rough day.
You want the
Why
jerky
did the alarm
now?
go off earlier?
You didn't tell her?
I hadn't had a chance. I just got her out of the bathroom.
A false, alarm. We need help with some boxes.
Yes, this is exactly what I need right now. Some boxes to lift.
I hate that you're not joking, Sai.
He is the worst liar.
Is this thing? Can they hear me down? Oh, okay. Folks, Luna here. I shut off the alarm, but we need you on your way.
Alright, robot or unicorn? This is a big choice. This is the shirt that I'm going to be wearing for the while. So are we wearing the robot or the unicorn? The robot seems happy, and the unicorn is pink and says dream big. Unicorn! Alright, unicorn it is.
Did it have to be a unicorn?
Yes, it did. Don't blame me, blame my chat. Here we go. That is a horrible shirt on you. I hope you're happy. I know you're not.
One of the boxes on your way up. We need the bus packed and ready.
Dispense soda. Bingo Cola, a classic. It's the worst, but it's a classic. That may come in handy. Alright, grabbing a box.
Passports, visas, invitation letter. I think that's everything.
It'll get you safely across the Republic border, but after that...
We're on our own. Until we reach the Salt Lake Library. What if your visitors decide to revisit?
There are hundreds of farms. Are they going to investigate all of them? Once you've left, we have nothing to hide. Aside from the one patrol car 10 minutes ago, the roads look clear. The quicker you leave Pacifica, the better.
We'll be on our way across the border shortly. I believe that was the final box, Pax.
Yup.
And you have the cargo?
It's safe with us. With me, Theo.
Alright. We just need to... Hey! Mira! Will you guys quit it?
Did you not want us to practice?
Check this out, Gnome.
Side bounce back.
Nice.
Quick. Maybe too quick?
I can't wait to
Oh,
play our
she's
first
okay.
gig.
Do we have a name yet?
How about the Anomals?
Sure. If you want to commit.
This looks like something a certain Maryland fan would love.
Suicide.
Alright.
Listening
We'll
to
take the
those
later.
idiots, I think your touring band cover story is sheer lunacy. But hey, what do I know?
It's not like they're going to ask us to play a set at the border.
Sure, but maybe learn to at least hold the instruments correctly.
Baby, I'm a fucking rock star.
Fair point.
Alright, I'm not seeing anywhere,
So,
so...
will you be okay? You're not worried about a raid?
It wouldn't be the first time there's been an inspection. They
Check
have
the
no
bus.
reason to suspect us of anything.
What about your...
Hey, what's the golem doing on the bus?
You mean your driver?
We're supposed to have a human driver, Theo.
Luna?
She won't be here until the morning.
So, one of us drives the bus. It's not rocket science.
You won't be allowed into the Republic.
We need someone with the license and skill set packs.
Ma'am, I'll be happy to serve as your driver. I want to assure you that I'm fully capable of operating this vehicle.
I have to be mean to the
My
robot?
software is also approved for transportation inside the Republic, unlike yourself.
Don't touch me.
What was that?
Vox washback. Hacks use words on the robot, but that doesn't work.
Not on machines.
Yeah, I know. Fox only works on
Don't
humans.
touch me
It's a
again,
reflex.
Tinky.
And I don't want any weaponized
Okay.
junk near us, near
Robot,
you.
she gave you an instruction.
Ever.
Noted.
Look, I'm sorry. It's the robot or nothing.
It's just the driver packs.
The robot saved Luna's
No,
Hey, it's okay.
Can I continue?
Wow.
The robot saved Luna's
You're
It's
not.
not a problem.
Stop gaslighting me!
Okay.
Latest intel says the 80 is cleared to the east, all the way to the Republic border. I'm sorry I have to send you on your way.
It's like change of
but we
pants
have a
coming up,
whole
kid.
network to
And let's save it
protect.
for the bus.
This is not just about you. It's about the library.
I don't like
and
this.
keeping the weave
Our
operational.
lives are on the line.
Without, you're not the only ones. A lot of people are counting on you to pull this off. Just get that cargo out of Pacifica and through the Republic. You'll get help along the way. You're not alone. And when you make it to Nova Scotia, you'll get your money, and you can move on with the rest of your life. Nice shirt, by the way. I see you're still here.
Well, give me a moment. I finally got control again.
Everything okay?
I trust Theo's made all the preparations. It'll be more useful once we've made it into the
You got
Republic.
everything?
Papers, passports? We're just missing the popcorn.
Why though?
Couldn't think of anything else starting with the letter P.
Dad jokes.
Okay, Dad.
Dad? Really?
That was a dad joke, if I ever heard one.
If that's wrong, I don't want to be right.
You know, Theo? I like you. I didn't think I would, but I like you.
I just wanted to say thanks for fixing me up. And for the shirt, it's colorful.
You're welcome. And safe travels, Pax.
Ready to go?
Of course you vibe with the dad, P.
Of course I do.
want to hear us
Theo is awesome.
the answer
Dad
is
jokes
no.
are great.
Time to head out.
Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Check this out.
Do you even know how to play that thing?
I want to say yes.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
To
ready?
head out?
After you.
All right, so I have to get on the bus first. After being mean to the robot, who did nothing more than wave at me. And we had to use a derogatory term for robot too. I mean, Gollum, really? Fully restored 1986 Cougar Cruiser built in the Republic. Mobile headquarters. Our home for the next 3 weeks. Converted to run on clean energy. And a fresh paint job.
Our luggage is on board.
All of it, ma'am.
Even the
This
robot
is
emotes better than her.
pretty sweet.
Even the robot.
She's the one who arranged all of it.
I guess we should get off our feet for a minute.
Not sharing?
Plenty of room, no reason to sit on top of each other.
In that case, vintage feels. Love it.
I'm not hating this. So, what do we call her?
What? The bus?
They need a name.
Bus?
You do that on purpose, don't you? Hot dog. Next stop. Never.
So much for a team. We are spread out. Yeah, about that. Pacifica, California 20, just south of Rio Oso.
Nova Scotia won't be happy about this, Pax.
So we let them know we're taking a different route
To
through.
do that, I need access to the Weave. And that won't happen until we get to Salt Lake. We had a plan.
Your plan. And it's not like you've been forthcoming on everything. Like the contents of...
Nothing bad is about to happen. No, sir.
Oh, of course not. We stole data from the Puritans and put it on this key, our one-way ticket off this continent. We can't lose this kid. It's the second most valuable cargo we've ever carried. Hey, wasn't I in charge of buying this thing?
I told you. I don't actually know what's in the data we hijacked from Purity. Nova Scotia's been tight-lipped about that. For good reason. The less we know, the better.
The crew's emotional
Our
state is
job
shaped
is
by their
simply to bring
codas.
that cargo
This affects
safely
their
to Nova Scotia
responses.
without asking questions. This mission and this crew are both my responsibility.
Theo's committed to his role as boss, at least for now.
It's great that you guys are friends. That's why I recruited you. But someone has to make the tough decisions.
And that's what I'm doing. By taking a different route across the Pacifica border into the Republic.
Informing Nova Scotia about the detour is not our only problem. Given what happened this morning, the longer we stay in Pacifica, the riskier it gets. And if we don't show up for our booking in Winnemucca Tuesday night, we'll be in violation of our visa. We must get to Chicago by the 23rd.
Here, have a
Or
cola.
we'll risk being stranded in the Republic.
I have something for you.
We don't have time for. What's...
You gifted the bingo cola!
Where did you get this?
My secret stash.
Bottled in Mexico. Real cane sugar. Pax, if you're trying to bribe me into...
What? No. That's not the point.
Isn't it?
It's a peace
Are we
offering.
sure about that?
That's all. I'll explain why we need to take this detour. To everyone, okay?
Okay. And thank you. I appreciate the gift.
Yo, Theo. What you up to, my man?
Perusing the map.
Perusing?
What's with the old-timey paper
Hey.
map? We're still in Pacifica. Don't you have your mobile?
Hey. Hey, everyone, listen up.
What's happening?
Speech.
I know the original plan was to cross the border east into Nevada. And from there on to Utah and the Rockies. But
Hold on. This is why you need to know geography if you're going to use real countries in your game. For those of you who don't know, the Rockies are actually west of Nevada, so you cannot cross from California into Nevada before you hit the Rockies. You can only do it after. And the Rockies are not on the way to Salt Lake from Nevada. I understand that this was made by a company in Europe, but this would be the equivalent of an American company putting the Eiffel Tower in Belgium, because Belgian sounds like French, so it must be right.
we'll be taking a different route north. Through Liberty, Oregon. Before we...
Liberty?
I would actually like an explanation.
I concur.
My family lives there. my mom, and my sister.
Your sister? Did you know she had a sister?
I did not.
Ziggy's... she's one of us. A Nomo. We can't leave without her. So, we're going to Liberty to get her.
Why didn't you tell us this earlier?
This may not be our only reasons.
Yeah. What else have you been keeping from us?
So they didn't know either.
Why
I
didn't
didn't
tell
think you'd
Theo?
agree to it, Theo.
If you told me it was because of family, I would have.
Hey, none of us have been home in ages. What makes you so special?
I guess picking up her sister makes this a bit different.
If we're detouring for Pax's family, why not drop in on my parents at the same time?
You know that's not the same, Sai. This is my last chance to say goodbye to Moms. We're just picking up my sister, and then we'll continue the journey. We transport the cargo across the Republic to Nova Scotia, we get our money, and then it's up to each of us to decide what's next.
Deuces!
Right. Plan on springing any more surprises on us?
No.
Let's not get into that just yet.
Fine. Fuck it. Let's go to Liberty. At least one of us gets to go home.
What about the plan? We're just abandoning that? Whatever. It's not like anyone's listening to me.
What was that, Theo?
Oh, jeez.
Nothing.
Perfect. Love it. It was exhausting, kid. We haven't even told them everything yet. We need to do something to clear our head. How about... press X to start. Okay.
We're the aliens. We're the refugees. We're nothing like, yeah, we're nothing like you.
Okay, you can't switch back and forth between finger picking and holding a pick, especially when you're holding a pick that isn't there.
We will eclipse you.
She's got a good singing voice. She's got a better singing voice than she does an acting voice, really.
We're the Dustborn. This bug is airborne. We're the
New song unlocked.
kind is newborn.
Six months ago, San Francisco, Pacifica.
Another day, another dollar for weird science experiment.
It's not a science experiment, it's a linguistic test.
Dude, I have wires strapped to my head. I think this counts as weird science.
Fair point.
Touche.
Ready anytime.
So, you just want me to pick symbols again?
Same procedure as last time. When you see a prompt, push a button.
Okay. Let's do this.
1, 2, 3. I have to hold it down? So much for pushing a button.
How do you feel?
I can't complain. It's easy money.
You took a huge risk trusting us. That's worth a lot more than what we're paying you.
I wouldn't mind a raise. Or at least a bonus.
I think we can arrange that.
So, what are these wires telling you?
I don't know yet. We'll have to run this data through the... Okay, I deserve that look. I'll tell you more once you've studied the screen and pushed one of the buttons.
I just did!
And we've talked about the proto-language before, how it helps you vocalize. I'm gaining insight into how your vocals work, how you're instinctively using the proto-language to circumvent mental barriers, effectively bypassing the ears to get to the brain.
You make it sound so intrusive.
Probably because it is.
It is brutal, and that's what makes it so incredibly fascinating. What's even more fascinating is how every anomal has access to different proto-language stems, giving them, you, different abilities. We know that's because of the broadcast, but we have no idea why it only happened to a tiny percentage of those who were exposed.
Have you ever... Do you know of any anomal who's learned new vocals?
New vocals? You mean post-broadcast? I don't think that's possible. According to our research...
It is. When I was a kid, I had a device that let me record echoes and mess around with the recordings until it played this strange chant. And then... it's how I learned to block and trigger people.
That's... But if what you're saying is true, it would change everything. This device would be extremely valuable.
I don't have it, but I might be able to get it.
Pax, if it works the way you describe it, Nova Scotia would pay a fortune for it. I'm glad you trust me enough to tell me. And I'm happy you agreed to participate in these tests.
I came for the money and stayed for the company.
Pax, I was thinking after we're done here today, maybe we could go out for a drink or, are you okay? Pax? Pax!
What the heck? And we're back to the strange glowing tree again.
I know that tree. I've seen it before in the stillness. And now I'm dreaming about it, which makes sense, I guess. It's whispering. What's it saying? We need to get closer.
Doctors and scientists lie to us. They don't tell us the truth because they...
Dear tree.
The crossover we didn't think we wanted.
Everything we've been told is a lie. Wake up, the truth is out
there. Okay, it's that sort of dream. There are more of you.
I love it how all the voices of the things that we just fought are talking about do your research, don't trust everything. Exactly what this person is supposed to be standing for. Against the establishment, going against the flow. And yet these are the voices of the things that she's fighting against. Interesting. I think, personally, I would have really enjoyed this game a lot more if they had left the politics out of it and just made a fun game instead of trying to set it into a real world. I mean, look at this. Vaccines are mind control. They're murdering our children. The pizza's a front. Do the research. Don't trust the experts. They're out to get us. I love that the pause menu has all the things that were said in there so that we can go back and take a look at it. But these are the people who are supposed to be, these are the people who are against the establishment, and these are the people she's fighting against. I don't quite know what they're trying to say here, but I really think that if they had left this stuff out, they had left all this stuff on the right here, talking about sheeple and everything, left that out, and just made it a fake fascist regime, this game would have done a lot better than what it has. There's a really good story here that's mired down with real-world politics. Pacifica border, 2 miles from the American Republic. What was that dream? We slept for 6 hours.
Awake?
Why is she calling everything we? I'd really like to understand that one a bit more.
Sure, there's no warrant out for our arrest.
We'll soon find out.
Oh, that's...
Well, the research might be out of context, in terms of someone not being smart and looking at the science of it, and someone saying T.
No, I get that element. I really do. And it's going for the anti-vax, but it's still the same thing. These are the people that say these things are against the establishment. She is supposed to be against the establishment. Why is she fighting against people? Why is she fighting to uphold the status quo?
You might want to, drive.
We're still being scanned.
Fuck that, let's just go!
Gate won't open until the scan's complete. But as long as the vehicle ID isn't flagged in the system, it should let us through.
Won't they catch up with us? They have flying ships.
The Puritans can't follow us into the TMC. It'd be an act of war against the Republic.
We've received the all clear by the Pacific Authority.
Seriously? Oh, alhamdulillah. Does this mean we're home free?
Not yet. We have to actually pass through the DMC and across the Republic border.
And the Puritans can't follow?
They're banned from the Republic. Like I said, it'd be an act of war to even enter no man's land.
Also, why is California the headquarters of the Puritans? That makes no sense at all.
Justice has no love for the Puritans, and the feeling's mutual.
But won't the Republic border guards wonder why a punk rock band on a tour bus is being pursued by Puritans?
It might just
Who
come
knows?
to favor. But we'll soon find out. As far as they're concerned, we're just a band touring the Republic.
And not a crew of dangerous criminals making their daring escape from Pacifica.
Nice scenery.
That's no man's land. Trespassers are shot.
What?
Maybe there's a better view from there.
We're not trespassing.
As long as we stay on the bus, we're safe. I think.
We're entering the American Republic.
Welcome to Mordor, fellow hobbits.
I've been hailed by Justice Border Patrol. I'm required to stop the vehicle.
Oh, fuck.
Normal procedure. Let's not give them
You
a
are
reason to detain
entering
us.
the People's Republic.
Remember our
Oh,
cover.
great.
We're a punk rock band touring the provinces.
Oh, we're so fucked.
License to operate this vehicle?
Justice! Founded by John F. Kennedy in 1964 after an assassination attempt killed his wife Jackie, Justice is a powerful military police force. In the aftermath of the broadcast, Justice declared martial law in the American Republic, and this order is still in place 30 years later.
I'm transmitting the requested information now, sir.
I need to speak with a human, not a machine.
Good afternoon, officer. 4 humans, 1 robot.
Papers, please. Passports, visas, invitation letter. What's up with the corporate motorcade back there? Are you associated with the Puritans?
No. No, sir. I think there was some sort of border inspection. Nothing at all to do with us.
Your purpose for entering the Republic?
We're a band.
A band?
Music. Punk, rock music. We're touring the provinces.
Huh.
You'll find that it's all been approved.
One moment, sir. Everybody off the bus.
What's the problem?
Now.
Uh-oh. 5 minutes later.
We treat this as a warm-up gig. At least no one's paying to hear us. Huh? How bad can it be?
I regret every choice that led me here.
What do we even play? We haven't practiced!
I scribbled down some lyrics for that tune we jammed on last week.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Whenever you're ready.
Just follow my lead.
What band only has 1 speaker? How are they expecting to pull this off?
And has 3 guitars.
No, 2 guitars and a bass. Not 3 guitars. My character, who played guitar in the last song, is now playing bass. As a bassist, that's hard.
Guys.
Imagination.
What on earth is that thing that she's holding?
She's got a... Okay, so it's a guitar, it's a bass, it's a keytar, and some sort of, like, handheld drum kit, I believe. Press X to play. Press X to doubt. I hate that I like this song already.
We're the freaks. We're the outcasts. We look just like you. We're nothing like your past.
A little bit of explanation, maybe, as to what the button, as to when I'm supposed to hold the button down. That would have been nice.
We're the aliens. We're the refugees. We walk among you. We're right behind you. Time is past. Your kind won't last. We're the Dustborn. This bug is airborne. We're the newborn. Our kind is newborn. We're the Dustborn. This bug is airborne. We're the newborn. Our kind is newborn. We're the Dustborn.
Doesn't really feel like punk or rock.
No, it's pop.
You guys are so good.
It's definitely pop.
I especially like the part about being outcasts. You know, I actually often feel that way myself. People passing through here see the uniform, but not the person inside the uniform, you know?
Nobody cares.
What's the name of
Stop.
the band?
We're the Dustborn.
Your travel permit's only valid in the provinces for no more than 30 days. Overstay your permit, or try crossing the Rockies into the Heartlands, you'll be arrested. You're in the American Republic now. Pacifica laws don't apply. Mind how you go, and who you associate with.
There are deviants everywhere. Oh. And, if you come back this way, we'd love to hear more songs.
We have fans for our fake punk rock group that actually plays pop music. I hate that I like that song, though. I really do. I hate that I like that song.
That went surprisingly well.
Still in shock.
It was okay, but we need more practice.
Okay, Dad.
Maybe we should tone down the lyrics a bit, Pax. You're basically telling them we're anomals.
No one listens to the lyrics.
You sure the Puritans can't get to us, Theo?
Very sure. The Republic may not be safe. We're in Justice territory, but we've seen the last of the Puritans. Pacifica would never allow them to cross.
I'm gonna step away from the camera for a bit so I can turn on the lights so I can see better.
Okay, well, you're the expert.
There we go.
Hey.
That wasn't too bad.
Sheer silly luck. We should probably practice. But hey, we made it past the border.
What are you reading?
What's that?
The Marilyn Monroe story.
Who's that?
Seriously. Seriously. Jesus, Pax. Movie star. JFK's second wife. America's First Lady, Madam Justice.
I try to avoid justice history.
I don't even know what to say. She's only one of the most important figures of the 20th century.
She did.
Well, we're in the 21st.
Is she? No! And that's not the point. She's actually still alive, 104 and ticking. And she looks fabulous.
Cool. Enjoy your book about an old lady who got famous for being married to an old dead dude. I hate you.
Yeah, you kind of earned that one, Pax. I mean, come on. What about the comic book? Oh, it's our comic book.
What's up?
You can breathe again.
Girl, that was intense. And how the fuck did we play so well? Look, my hands are still shaking. Oh, it's a fucking miracle I didn't turn into a statue out there.
But you didn't, and we made it. We're in the Republic.
The Republic! Wait, why are we happy about that?
Because it could be worse.
What?
Let's talk about your art.
Who's that?
Huh? What do you mean, who's that? It's Gnome.
I'm kidding. It's good. Keep working at it. Maybe someday you'll be a professional.
Ah, hilarious.
So she's drawing the comic?
Yo.
I think she is drawing the comic. Alright.
Yes?
Time for a quick break. Let's change into something else. Oh, the unicorn is gone. It's gone.
Hey, do you want to talk about the detour?
No, not now. We can discuss things once we've made camp.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Hello, ma'am.
Spotted any campsites yet?
I'm keeping my eyes open, ma'am. I'll let you know as soon as I find one.
You gonna apologize to the robot for your derogatory term?
It's almost unreal that it's over. So much time spent obsessing about the details, and we basically walked in and out of purity. 2 stupid mistakes. Busted shoulder and a small cut, but that's it. I'd call it luck, but truth is, it's all Theo. Say what you want about the man, kid. He knows what he's doing. He can organize. And now, all we have to do is bring the cargo to Nova Scotia, get our payout, and start a whole new life. I expect that's the last we'll ever see of Pacifica, kid. I figured I'd feel relief, but instead the feeling's bittersweet. They call it a nation of opportunities, and I squandered every single one. But to be fair, we never stood a chance. Refugee, normal, high school dropout, we survived the only way we could, kid. Odd jobs and short cons. Well, at least in Pacifica we could be invisible. Blend into the background. It's gonna be a lot harder to do in the Republic.
Reflect on the Republic.
We're finally back, kid. Can't say I never thought it'd happen. I just figured I'd be in handcuffs. Exiled from Pacifica like I was exiled from home. But I guess they knew I'd eventually give up on my own if they made my life miserable enough. Can't wait to show you the sights, kid. The abandoned factories, the disused service stations and shuttered diners. Roads paved with potholes and haunted by horned riders. Oh, and if we're lucky, we'll get to see Justice's tyranny up close. Because nothing represents this republic more than the fascists in blue. Until then, enjoy the view. It's only downhill from here on in.
Reflect on liberty.
16 years. That's how long it's been. Half a lifetime. But it's like we left only yesterday, and I'm sure nothing's changed. Aside from Mama Rosa not being there. Don't worry, kid. We're not staying. We're getting my sister, and we're picking up something that could be our $1 million lottery ticket. And no, I haven't told anyone yet because, well, they wouldn't believe me. So, we just have to show them.
I'm getting the feeling Pax is a very unreliable narrator.
Did you want something?
Theo really kept his cool
Turn your
during
music
the
off.
inspection.
That's because he's a skilled secret agent.
I'm not a secret agent.
That's exactly what a secret agent
Possibly.
Ah, she beat me to it!
Probably assassinated hundreds of people.
I haven't assassinated anyone.
Right. Sure. Of course. Secret agent.
I was going to say that, Nova.
Theo, did you know Marilyn still walks 5 miles every day?
Why would I know that?
You're not a Monroniac?
A what?
A Marifan, no? I thought you were down with Lady Justice.
I literally could not care any less about Marilyn Monroe.
Suit yourself. Hey, Sai, did you
not
know that...
know, do not care.
Philistines. Hey, Pax. Never mind.
I literally could not care any less. Well, that means you do care. At least a little.
Sit still, Gnome. I'm trying to capture your essence.
Leave my essence alone.
I'm trying to draw you.
Oh. Cool. Can I see?
Not now. Later.
I want a copy of that. Love your art.
I'm trying to make up for being a real bitch in the car earlier, but
Yes, their mouths
you
are
need to
moving.
Sit still, or you won't get anything.
Make sure you capture my jawline. It's a work of art.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Let's see if you are
Here we
route
go,
across America.
kid. Our route. So, we're going from
That's
Pacifica
not where the Rockies
to
are!
Oregon and Nevada, where we have our first booked gig. To New Jerusalem, Utah, and one of the Weave's secret libraries. After that, we play another gig before crossing into the Rockies. To Boulder, Colorado, and our second library. Then north, through South Dakota, Minnesota, to Chicago. And a meeting with James Contact. And from there, into Canada. And Acadia to Nova Scotia. Nearly 4,000 miles on roads less traveled to a place we've never heard of in service of a shadowy employer. I'm not sure this was a great idea, kid, but you can't argue with a paycheck or the chance for a new start far away from this wretched place.
Look what they did in Florida!
It's A little toy bus moving to a push bin. Okay, cool. Whatever.
According to the signs, there's a campsite coming up.
Is there a coffee shop?
It's a campsite, Gnome, not the Embarcadero.
As soon as we've parked, I'll start preparing dinner.
I'll take care of the fire.
And I'll, watch?
Hey, that's my job.
The Republic, Rock Rabbit Campground, Oregon. The provinces.
I'll give it to you, Theo. This is, what's the word I'm looking for?
Primitive.
Rustic.
Cozy. Cozy's the word. This is cozy.
Isn't
The robot
rustic
gets a
the
chef's
same
hat.
as primitive?
Rustic is romance. Primitive is an insult.
Primitive is sexy. Rustic is your dad's man cave.
I'm telling you, the word's cozy. Cozy is like comfortable socks.
Speaking of socks.
Man cave.
Oh, Theo. The things
Knee
I
high.
can teach you.
Yeah, we didn't play too badly earlier, but it wouldn't hurt to practice a couple of sets after dinner.
We
Remember,
just
we're booked to play at
finished.
Beach Pool Hall day after tomorrow.
Huh. I think Pax is writing some new material. Maybe we can try that out. Oh, that smells so good. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starving. How do I tell when my sausage is done?
The locals call it a dog, Sai.
I prefer sausage.
Oh, we know.
It looks ready to eat.
What's that? Oh, funny.
I don't get it.
You sweet, innocent man.
The best way to tell if a sausage is done is to use your mouth.
Theo, no.
Was that a dirty joke, Theo? Did you just tell a dirty joke?
O-M-G.
I have no idea what you two are talking about.
Yo, robot, is this sausage halal?
I made notes of all dietary restrictions. Those dogs are made with turkey meat.
Well, as long as it's not pork.
I want to think I had a reservation at the best sushi restaurant in San Francisco tonight.
You had a reservation at a restaurant? You knew we'd be on the run, right?
I like to keep my options open.
Your options. A dinner reservation. Tonight.
At the finest sushi place in town. Yes, Theo.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
That wasn't a compliment.
The grilled mushrooms and barbecue pork are ready anytime.
You know what? Maybe I'll stick with the sausages.
That'd be a damn shame.
Shut up.
Alright, enough of this enough of this flame broiling hot dogs.
Wait, where do we sleep? Under the open sky? I don't want to wake up at 4 in the morning with a squirrel on my face.
We sleep on the bus.
Is it safe?
Yeah, what about motorcycle gangs and anarchists?
You're
You don't
punks!
have
You're
to
supposed
worry
to
about
be the
bad guys. There are
anarchists!
no horned riders in this region. And the robot's keeping watch.
Do we have s'more?
Good job with the grub. Wasn't bad.
I'm glad it wasn't bad. I did use fresh ingredients. Since we're giving feedback. I appreciated your performance earlier. You hit most notes correctly and kept the beat.
Thanks.
Anytime, Pax. Ma'am, if I may ask, why are you antagonistic towards robots? Of course, if you'd rather not say, I completely understand.
We don't have to tell the
It's
whole
not
story.
personal.
If one of my kind hurt you or someone you care about...
No, not that old chestnut. I just... Where I grew up, technology was frowned on. And robots were taboo.
You were anarcho-primitivist.
And deeply religious. The problem isn't you specifically. The problem is you're a robot.
Wow, racist much? And immune to vocals between
Like I
you and me,
said,
kid. That's what really
it's
bothers me. We
nothing
can't
personal.
mess with robots.
Did you prep the bus for the night?
I've put out pillows and covers, and the lights are off. The bus is ready for bedtime.
How long before we get to our destination?
If we leave at first light, we should be at the coordinates you provided by mid-morning.
A few hours away and 16 years apart.
You'll guard the bus tonight.
If there's any sign of trouble, I'll sound the alarm. My programming prevents me from partaking in physical altercations.
And program?
Yes, ma'am.
Take a seat.
As I was seeing...
How are you doing?
Good question. I've had more time for self-reflection than I've had in years. It's almost decadent. Truth is, I haven't left Pacifica in a decade. And I haven't been home in almost 2. I mean... I don't know if I can call Hong Kong home anymore. But there's really nowhere else. Maybe it's time to go back. I mean, after we complete the mission and get paid, of course.
This is good for all of us. And we get to do it together.
That's the best part. I hope Sai feels the same way. She's stuck with us now. She can never go back. Was that what she signed up for?
We'll take care of her.
I know you will. You always do. Me? Not much of a taking care of her. Sai's had a traumatic day. Using Vox on her was the right choice.
I did what needed doing. But I don't think she'd agree.
Fair point. But the heist must have been a terrifying experience for her. Being pulled over by the Pacific Ops was just the ranch dressing on a giant shit sandwich. Whilst we're on the topic of trauma...
What's ranch dressing on a sandwich?
This whole thing?
What about it?
Great shirt. Even better concert. Man, we really are in the middle of nowhere. I wonder what my business partners would think if they saw me now. They'd probably just think I'd gone completely bonkers and have me sectioned.
Is that regret I hear?
I'm right where I want to be. Where I chose to be. With you. I'm happy to leave all the other shit behind.
Here, I got a comic book for you.
What's... Where did you get this? This is actually rare. I had a copy of this. My father bought it shortly before he left for England.
To get milk?
This was basically how my collection started. I'd scour the shops in Hong Kong for new comics and spend all of my allowance. Mother hated it. I kept my collection a secret from her. I had to sell this particular issue recently, together with my entire collection, to cover some financial losses. I never thought I'd see another copy of Justice for All #1. Probably the most unintentionally homoerotic comic ever made. It opened the doors to a whole new universe for me. This is amazing. Thank you.
Gifts unlock personal lore and dialogue options. Look for items of personal value to your crew and pick the right time to gift them. Or hold on to them, because who knows?
Thanks again for coming along.
I was done with Pacifica. Pacifica was done with me. And
what?
Nothing. It's just money. I honestly don't care. But losing you would be intolerable. Besides,
not this.
What would I do
Not
on my
now.
own in Pacifica? This way, I get to go out in style with my crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
I don't want to lose you either.
And we're back to maybe someday.
But that doesn't mean...
Sure, I know that. It's not why I'm here.
Sure it is. Oh, another gift!
This has you written all over it.
Lady Justice. Be still my beating heart.
I figured you'd like it.
Like it? Darling, I adore it. Perfect timing, too. I just realized I left my e-cigs in the apartment. I just need some real cancerous cigarettes to light up.
My daughter's over here saying this is a dating sim speedrun. Oh, man. I'm going to avoid Square because trying to keep this as family-friendly as possible with an M-rated game, I know it's not going to be too possible, but I'd prefer not to get a community guideline strike when I'm so new.
You know, there's a reason real tobacco's illegal in Pacifica.
And that reason is the nanny state.
Ooh.
If I want to slowly kill myself, that's my problem, not theirs.
And good on you. What about camping?
First time?
First time?
Camping.
Do you really see me doing this of my own volition?
Not even as a kid.
My folks
gotta go for that.
And Hong Kong isn't exactly known for its campsites.
No, we don't have to go for that. I'm not interested in setting the speed record for a community guideline strike. Thank you. So we're going to leave.
I don't know how to make a graceful exit.
Pretend you're going to the toilet, then slink away into the night. Works like a charm, every time.
I could be like your dad and go to England for milk.
Hey, can I continue?
Do we have... This is nice.
It is nice. Sorry for being so selfish earlier. I'm happy you get to see your family. Even if I can't...
Why can't you go back?
Long story. My dad thinks I'm a monster. My mom's... She never stands up to him. And my fucking siblings...
I prefer the regular siblings personally. I mean,
dude, it's just too much. I don't want to think about my justice-worshipping family right now.
Ooh.
Hey, we're in the Republic. Can you believe it? Our cover story held up. Speaking of earlier, not the block cop thing. We escaped that one in style. No, the bathroom thing. It won't take long. I need to talk about it. With someone.
What's up?
My meltdown. You're right. I need to toughen up and not waste tears on people who want to literally
her
destroy
skin's getting
us.
thicker, which is good, right?
We don't have the luxury of doubt and inner conflict. We need to survive. That's it. That's how I feel.
Now it's a good time to apologize.
We can talk about other things now.
Sorry for adding to the drama.
We had to leave. I get it. We're good.
Hey, I've got jerky.
Is this what you tried to bribe me with earlier? I'm not a dog, Pax. You can't just hand me a treat and expect me to behave.
I'm sorry.
I'll still take the jerky, though. Perfect snack for a road trip. You know, before we met, Strongman's was my go-to snack during marathon warehouse shifts. I'd have to hide it in my shoes before going in.
Ooh,
we weren't allowed to
jerky.
bring outside food and snacks. We'd have to buy it from the fucking UU vending machines at ridiculously inflated prices. Oh yeah, this shit's bringing back memories.
Tell me about Liberty.
I'm sorry I haven't been entirely forthcoming about my childhood.
We all have wounds that may be slow to heal. And it's not like I've told you everything about my past either.
What, you're a Justice double agent?
Huh? Don't even joke about that. No, I just mean that we've all had to live inside more than one closet. Anomals, refugees, we've all got our guard up.
Well, you're about to learn all my dirty little childhood secrets.
I can't wait to meet your mom and sister.
I'm not sure how I
Don't get
feel about
too
that
excited.
kid.
There's family stuff.
Don't worry. Got your back, sister.
Let's talk about
You
cozy.
seem more relaxed.
I'm loving this. I've been camping before, but it's been a minute.
Growing up, we had campfires every night. Plenty of toasted tofu and compulsory sing-alongs. I don't miss it. But I also don't mind.
What the heck is up with that
I
ladder?
feel a lot more relaxed with stars over my head and a sausage in my hand. But do not.
Too late. More talk about
Camped
camping.
Before?
A couple of times. My dad insisted that we had to experience fresh air and open skies. So he took us upstate.
That ladder is seriously jacked up, and it's bothering me.
Of course. But my brother...
It ain't straight for sure.
No! But then again, neither is anything else in this. Hey-o!
It was thrilling to see forests and stars, and to be together in a way we never were at home. My parents were always so busy, but on those trips, there was nothing else to do than be a family. Man, I love that. Unfortunately, our outings ended when I got in trouble for defacing public property.
Badumtis.
Thank you!
Sorry. Ancient history, man. Doesn't matter.
Let's talk about
Any
the
regrets?
mission.
About?
You know, this?
Oh, fuck yeah. Regrets all the way down, man. But what else could we do? Keep drifting from gig to shitty gig for minimum wage, worrying about being exposed.
Why did they
as
build the
anonymous?
ladder that way?
Least
Somebody
you
had
did
to
the
actively
comms.
code it to be that.
My Vox was
Why
only
would
ever
you
gonna get
do?
me in
Just
serious
leave the
trouble.
ladder off. It's a silly place for a ladder
I always have
anyway.
regrets,
But
this was our way out.
it's going to bug me.
And it beats being
Here,
a
I'll put her
Pacific
there.
zombie.
Now, Sai will block the
Fucking
ladder. I
liberty or
can't see
death,
it.
sister.
Out of sight, out of mind. Oh, I have to stand up, and if I stand up, I'm going to see the ladder.
I'm going to, mingle.
Okay, go ahead. Be the life of the party.
Well, she really
Lovely
is
shirt, by the way.
bad.
It's so you.
You think so?
No doubt. What was I saying? Do we have s'mores?
Do we have what?
I hate to say it, but I'm with Theo on this one. What's s'mores?
S'mores are marshmallow and salted cracker-based snacks, usually roasted in and consumed by open campfires.
I'm sorry. Salted crackers? Salted. Who is using salted crackers for your s'mores? Graham crackers aren't salted. Not normally. Not the ones I've seen.
I'm sorry, was that an inappropriate response?
Yes!
What he said. She said. It. What are you, robot?
I'm a robot. I don't have an assigned gender.
Good for you.
Wait, so how do we make s'mores?
You put a marshmallow on a stick, roast it, and smush it between two crackers. Make it a salted...
I think graham crackers were banned.
Apparently chocolate was banned too! What the heck?
Theo, I'm with you. That sounds awful.
Do you guys enjoy hating everything I love?
Yes. Yes, we do.
You walked into that one, Sai. I was with you for a bit, but you set yourself up for that one.
So who here snores?
I have no idea if I snore or not.
No
Then you
one's
do.
ever told you if you snore?
I haven't lived with it.
What are you playing?
What? Oh, just, improvising. Playing the guitar relaxes me. It's like meditation.
Cool. Maybe we can collaborate on something.
Not sure this is worth developing. And you write your own songs and...
We need more. After all, if we're gonna pretend to be a real band and get paid to play, might as well have fun with it.
Let me think about it.
We couldn't have gotten through that Borda gig without your mad guitar skills.
It was a good song.
You made it better.
I can be of use to you if you let me.
I'm trying
Keep
to!
me in the loop.
What should I have done differently?
Just talk to me. I'm
Oh,
not
he's changing him over to okay, buddy.
I understand the importance of family.
You're right. Next time, I'll talk to you first.
I was mostly concerned they'd have time to catch up with us. I guess that officer never called it in. Or they covered it up.
Cover up?
The last thing the Puritans want is for us to get arrested. And for the cargo to fall into the wrong hands.
Dude, you're loosening that string. Please stop
But
doing
it
that.
doesn't matter now. The Puritans can't get to us in the Republic. Over here, they're public enemy number one. Well, number two. I'm not worried about today. We got through it together. And we're a stronger crew because of it.
The feeling's mutual. I have to admit, I was deeply skeptical, but this works.
Skeptical?
Come on. You're a software engineer. Not exactly the stereotypical outdoorsy type, but here you are, building campfires.
You really don't know me, Pax.
That's what you think,
I
buddy.
know you're great with the guitar, that you're a secret agent with a mysterious past, and also that you're into camping. After a month of this, I'll know all your deepest, darkest secrets.
Nothing brings people together like an open fire. Especially arsonists.
Dark.
Speaking of getting to know each other better,
whoa,
leaving anyone behind in Pacifica?
Aside from my former employers, I'm sure the Puritans.
Why are her fingertips clipping into her pants?
With a variety of sharp instruments.
Purity might be so impressed with your super agent skills, you'll be in line for a promotion.
Given how mercurial the Puritans are, I honestly
Stop
wouldn't be
loosening your
surprised.
string. Your string is fine.
All my family's back home. No partner, no pets.
No, stop!
No
Stop!
threats.
This was a long con for you.
10 years undercover with the Puritans.
10 years. My longest con was maybe 10 hours.
It got you to this place, so I'm not sure who wins.
If we
You do,
keep up
'cause you
this
got
lucky
me.
Streak, we all win.
If we stick with the plan and the route, we won't need luck.
Ouch.
I guess you've seen enough of my box in action to have questions.
You harm people.
Yeah, I guess that's all there is to it. My words aren't very pleasant. I'm not like Gnome, who can just smooth over emotional cracks. Or Sai, who's, well, Sai. Her vocals are all about her own body. I cause pain. I always have to watch what I say, because if I don't, people get hurt. Which can be useful, for sure, but...
It takes discipline. It takes self-control. It's easy to lash out, but if you do, you'll get caught.
I've been lucky,
Damn.
because I'm not always very good at keeping my emotions in check.
So, don't make you angry.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Why is she the one that gets to make that reference when Sai over here is the Incredible Hulk? And we're purposely turning this way so we don't see that horrible ladder.
About the detour, I appreciate you not giving me any more crap about it.
Who said I'm done giving you shit? If you told me earlier, we could have informed Nova Scotia about our route change. But look, I get it, Pax. Family always comes first.
Can't you just call them?
All Republic phones are surveilled by justice, and you can't dial out of the country. The only way to contact Nova Scotia and the hidden libraries...
That ladder will be in your dreams.
I know! It's going to haunt me! That horrible, horrible, useless ladder! If it weren't so freaking useless, a ladder that... It doesn't do you any good!
What is the Weave?
A network. Of people. Of ancient computer terminals. Connected via copper telephone lines, unused radio frequencies, even physical media. It's what connects the libraries in the Republic with Nova Scotia and La Torre. It's safe from surveillance, because it's so primitive and archaic. They have no idea it exists, no way to listen in. But it also means we need a Weave terminal to send messages. And there aren't a lot of them around. Next one's in Salt Lake.
Anyway, I'm out of here.
I'm gonna check in with the others.
Let's go ahead and rehearse. You know, with how important music is, I'm genuinely surprised that I haven't seen anything like buffing up skills or anything like that.
We're the freaks, we're the outcasts. We look just like you, we're nothing like you. Your past due.
can't believe I missed that one. Alright, so I missed like 2, maybe? Something like that. Not too bad. Used to play a lot of those games. Alright.
As I was saying, I haven't lived with anyone for over 10 years. How would I know?
Don't you have overnight visitors?
I work. A lot.
Like,
let's get on board.
Never?
If I do.
Let's wash the dishes. Sleep may be for the weak, but I am very weak. You have a whole back seat. Lay down.
Your head's supposed to go on the pillow.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, but you need to wake up.
Uh-oh. I thought there weren't supposed to be any horns. Oh, and they don't even have horns. Oh, wait, that guy does. And that guy. And that guy over there. Okay.
We have
Take it back.
I believe
Horned riders.
Wait, she's on the other
Not
side.
in Oregon, Theo?
They don't usually come this far west.
Well, tonight they did. Where's Sai?
I don't know. I just woke up.
All right, stay here. Leave this to me.
Please exercise caution.
Good morning. We're here for the bus and for any valuables you may have. Just walk away
No,
and...
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Your mistake. Riders, kill.
You're gonna attack
Really?
an unarmed woman?
What? No. Never. Here, take this.
Alright, I'll
You'll need
pick
to
up
go
your
a
bat.
few rounds before I'm ready to shout.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you'll see.
You talk too much.
May Bidooman give you strength
My
to
words
rise
are
again.
weapons.
Alright.
You want me to show you? By hitting that guy before, we've built up a special attack I call a shout. Remember that whole words are our weapons thing? Time to see it in action, kid. Let's shout.
You gonna tell me how? No? This would be the perfect place to do it. Comic book panel. You got the icon. You got the bad guy. This is it. You're not. Okay, moving on. Hold R2. See, you could have... You know what? Oh, I gotta do it. Alright, and then when we
Leave me
release...
alone.
They will be revenged.
This is a bit rude, waking us up at 4 in the morning.
Bit rude.
I don't like being up this early.
Sure. Sure, but we're here to rob you.
We can end this now if you just walk away.
We don't walk away. We're horned.
Buzz off.
Don't walk away. We're horned riders.
Sorry, right away.
Leave my children.
Okay, so the leader of the Horned Riders actually has a worse voice actress than our
Okay,
hero.
kid. Time to talk about taunts. This is a way to focus our attack on a single enemy and do a lot of damage. Let's give it a try.
Now, see, right here, it's right there. You gave me the icon. You told me what to do. You could have done that earlier.
In your face.
Focus your attack on one, so I hit all 3.
Each and every one of us.
I get move. Like I said, I guess y'all thought this would be an easy job ambushing a busload of sleeping tourists.
Do not fuck with my friends.
Took you long enough.
Busy, okay? Let's show these losers how much damage we can do as a team.
About that much. The flame got me. Oh, hey, thanks for helping me out.
Go away. Anyway, about time you joined in.
Are you
Talking to me? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
In your face.
Well, that was a nice chunk of hit points. Okay, don't like it that I can't really focus.
Take the heat while you watch. Be gone.
Fine, you win. Go on. Strike the final blow. It won't count unless it's a knockout. Do it.
Get out of here.
You're weak. One day you'll regret your mistake.
Nah, don't think I will. Think I'm good. Alright, guys. Less combat or more combat? What are we feeling? I got one vote for more combat, 2 votes more combat. More enemies and higher challenge for experienced players, or fewer enemies and an easier challenge for players who want to focus on the story. More combat it is!
That's right. Stay down. Sorry, just always wanted to say that.
Are you okay, Pax? You were knocked out.
I got a bit worried when that very large woman clobbered you.
I'm fine.
Please don't remind me.
I really didn't think Horned Riders came this far west. Justice must be losing control in the provinces.
Hey, are we sure these bozos are okay? I mean, they tried to kill us, but...
Broken bones and bruised egos, they'll survive.
Oh, most of them?
Okay.
Flying 30 yards in your tree trunk might not be great for your spine, but they asked for it.
Oh, what did I miss? Hey, what's up with all the dead bodies?
They're not dead yet! Pax chases off Patsy, their boss. Really? Their boss's name is Patsy. Alright, let's get a save on this. Got my trophy.
Oh, it's silver!
It's a silver trophy.
Probably because no one plays this.
Alright, we got our save. I think here's where I'm gonna stop it for tonight. Get 2-hour stream. Yeah, I think if they had left out the real world politics and just focused on making a real nice dystopian sci-fi game set in a completely fictional world as opposed to trying to base it on real world geography without actually knowing real world geography, this would have been a better game. I go back to what I said. There's a core of a good story here, and I am interested in seeing more, but it loses a lot of points with the real world politics. We come to games to escape that sort of thing. We don't need it shoved down our throat, especially from people who obviously don't understand their source material very well. Learn geography. That's gonna that and the bent ladder is gonna bug me for a while. That's not how this works. It's not. It's really not. Alright, well, thanks for joining. Hope you guys had fun. I did enjoy this. I'm going to probably enjoy it more. Like I said, $30 wasn't bad. It's not as bad as I'd been led to believe, but it's definitely not as good as the creators seem to think it is. But I do intend on finishing it. And who knows? Maybe I'll finish streaming it. we'll go ahead and stop.